Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss American Pie Presents Beta House, starring Eugene Levy, Christopher McDonald, John White, Steve Talley, Sarah Power, Jake Siegel, Megan Heffern, and Jacqueline A. Smith, and directed by Andrew Waller. Now, I gotta say, I'm still a little scared about this whole American Pie Presents thing because I've never seen any of them. So let's get straight into this one. Eric Stifler, returned by John White, gets dumped by his girlfriend from the last film, and he with Mike Kuzman, returned by Jake Siegel, go to college together as they get dropped off by Mr. Stifler, returned by Christopher McDonald, as he embarrasses Eric by asking two girls to show Eric a good time, and Eric and Kuz go to their dorm rooms as Eric takes a leak and meets Ashley, played by Megan Heffern, taking a shower as the boys and girls share the bathroom and showers together. And when he's done, he meets his roommate Bobby as he has sexual intercourse with Margie, and they have time with Koo and they have time with Kuz and Dwight Stifler, returned by Steve Talley, showing Eric Kuz and Bobby as well as a bunch of girls around the campus and take everyone to the beta house, and they have competition this time with the geeks led by Edgar, who's the biggest asshole running in the geeks house. And what's with that frat house name, the geeks? Because in general, this isn't offensive to all the geeks in the world. Hell, I'm a geek in a nerdy kind of way. And I think this name is offensive as they want to destroy the betas. Dwight introduces Eric, Kuz, and Bobby to the leader of the betas, Wesley, as he's very strict about who he picks to join the betas. And I'm not laughing at all at this, and the fraternity named the Geeks is pretty fucking offensive. And I don't really like these characters, particularly Eric, who I sort of liked last time. He comes off unlikable, to be brutally honest with you guys. Edgar and the geek fraternity turn off the beta fraternity party, and Eric pukes on a girl, as he dances with, and everyone laughs at Eric puking on her. And says he's beta material as Eric overhears the other guys saying he might not be up to the challenge. And he meets Ashley again in the sharing sinks as she tells Eric her roommate Denise, played by Sarah Power, has a crush on Kuz as at nighttime the beta men tell the newcomers they have tasks before they become beta material. And their first task is fighting with girls and getting their asses signed by the professional dancers, which was stupid as a tan, and they do a bunch of other ridiculous tasks. For example, stealing the geek fraternity and putting an ostrich in the geek house or something from there, I'll say. And Eric goes on a date with Ashley at a sea place, and the scene is nice, but it's not saying much. Same with Kuz dating Denise and giving her a foot massage, and Denise says she's not ready yet, but she unzips his pants, and after an accident at the seafood place, Eric has a red spot on his leg, and she rubs something on it, and next thing you know, Eric comes, CUMS, or on Mr. Biggles, the bear. And that was disgusting. And she forgives him, and honestly, it felt very unrealistic. Dwight goes to a therapy group where they're sex free and makes out with a girl who's been sex free for 2 years, and he ditches her, which is ridiculous, as Eric is advised to masturbate a ton as Ashley comes by his dorm room to hang out with one another. And I don't like their relationship it's as bland as Kuz and Denise's relationship. Kuz tells about his relationship to the guys, and Dwight suggests Denise is a dude man, as he dreams of her with a dick, which is so fucking disturbing. Eric and Ashley smooch up the storm with each other in his dorm room, and they get to do some more tasks as they're completed, and they celebrate as they get thrown in jail by Edgar, and their lawyer is Jim's dad, returned by Eugene Levy, as he suggests to beat the geeks for life in his own opinion. And they get out of jail and they break into the geek house to steal a motherboard, as Bobby has to take a dump at the wrong fucking time, which is so goddamn dangerous as the alarm goes off. And they all leave, including Bobby, and this is so dumb as this movie is dumb. Edgar and the Geek House challenge the Beta House to the Greek Olympiad, and they accept, and Jim's dad comes by the house, and they bring up the first winner of the Greek Olympiad, and Dwight learns the Greek House has a weakness, or the Geek House, has a weakness as Rock, the little person from the last film. Remember him? Because I don't. Tells Edgar's weakness is fucking with the sheep. And that is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard, and this is going way too far for me as far as the movie goes. The Greek Olympiad fight between the betas and the geeks to keep both houses begins, and the first game is unsnapping a woman's top, as Edgar has a hard time unhooking one, as Dwight wins for the betas. The Battle of Ares begins with one of the betas versus their secret weapon, Dave Maul, which is a Darth Maul ripoff, which is so goddamn stupid. Come on. As he beats up the beta man, I'll say, and the geek wins that fight. Another beta versus another geek try to catch the pig, and the geeks win that one, as it is a cliche chase at best. Dwight and Edgar shoot a gun with horse piss and with a gun, and Dwight asks to put 2 on the horse piss. In the second round, Dwight doesn't drink, but Edgar almost does, as he vomits, and Dwight wins. And Eric and Ashley smelling each other's crotch, which versus a geek with a strong woman, trying to not fail, as the geeks win this round. And the next round of drinking liters of alcohol with some help and no puking disqualifications, as they puke on each other, and the geeks drink together, and Wesley drinks a ton more, and Beta wins. And as they're tied so far, in the final round, whoever comes first, CUMS by the way, first in front of a woman loses, and they don't come, CUM. You get the point. So far, as Dwight is almost there, with the number 1 stripper, as Dwight calls the secret weapon as a girl dressed like a goat, or sheep, makes Edgar come, and the Beta House wins the Greek Olympiad, as well as the Golden Hammer, and everyone goes back to the Beta House and to party on, and the climax is stupid, as this is a bad fraternity movies. It almost reminds me of Neighbors that way. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 3.3 out of 10. This movie is ridiculous, stupid, with its dumb humor, as I don't like these characters, to be brutally honest with you guys. The frat house versus the geek was really offensive, because I'm a geek in a nerd kind of way. And this is a bad fraternity movie with a horrible script, as it felt like the movie Neighbors on crack. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next time I will be back with the American Pie Presents The Book of Love. And until then, this one time at the Beta House,